Yeah.
It is also dark and wet
Yep.
for the last week or so or more.
Well,
It's been so rainy.
it's okay. We're
This is
stealing summer
unusual.
back from lethality 2 minutes a day.
That's true.
Soon it shall be ours.
Yeah.
All right.
San
Well,
Antonio winter or summers are the worst, though.
Cyprian, you're working. All right. I won't tell your boss. Don't worry. Um.
I won't tell if you don't.
Yep. That's our sacred pact here, everyone. But still, for all of you that lurk, that chat, that follow, that sub, thank you very much. I will. I forgot because we wanted to get started because tonight is kind of a big deal. It's our session 100, and there was a big fight, which now might be plural ? To be had. However, real quick, as I do have players over here that do some streaming. In fact, Lethality, you're going to be doing some board games, so I'm going to give you a shout out. Whoop, if I'm in the right box, that is. Gathering of Nerds, and let us know what game you're going to be playing tonight. And then, of course, we have Coffee Cat, who's piloting Mordecai. Coffee Cat presents. Whoops. I didn't use an exclamation point.
Vampire Wednesday. Episode 3 of Aftermath tomorrow. Yeah.
And our last shout out is going to KH Darkwolf piloting Kasamir. Hey, Shukan, thank you for the re-up. Well, get comfy. We're going to be having probably some stern words, if not more, happening here shortly. Yeah, so we have some broadcasting friends here who are playing. Please be sure to check them out, support community members, especially if you see other people in the community that go live in the your channels or your streams section of Discord, ! Discord. Check them out, and let's support each other. But yes, we're going to a frank exchange of views. There's probably a couple different opinions floating around this room here. Now that we've seemingly gotten to the tippity-toppity of the towery. And there's only one way to find out what's going to happen, and that's going to be to jump into it. So thank you all very much. One last request as well while I have your attention before we get back to our fun and games. If any of you are a Discord Nitro user, and you have a spare boost or two, I would appreciate if you could turn one or both my way so that I can commission some more art, we'll get some more emotes, and we'll continue to grow. And hey, if any of you do, it's not like I keep track of it. You're boosting either your own server or other people's too. That's fine. But if there's ever a time that you have one or both to spare, I'd love to get that support to reach that level 3 tier. I could use that custom URL for some really fun things. And of course, there's a lot of emotes, which means I can commission more of you out there who are artists in the channel to come up with even more custom emote stuff. And we'll have a lot of fun with it. Plus, that might grab some attention or show that, hey, you know what, we're a dedicated group here. So, all right, let me turn on our creepy music once more. And well, is that? Did I pause it? I might have paused it. No, it should still be playing. Why isn't it? Master volume levels up. It's oh, there we go. That's why. The sub volume or whatever. Okay. So for all of you out there watching, we have our creepy chanting, our menacing music, the crack-a-boom of lightning, because, well, you're kind of seeing a lot of that right now. The players ended up, apparently, sacrificing a friend of theirs in order to do good in the world, to advance their causes, to attain the things that they desire. Something along those lines. And after being sent through one of those twisting hallways that we've seen in this hellish place of asserting one's dominance and will upon over each other and others. This time it seemed to have been reinforced or guided, or just there was a presence by this sort of mass of wet black stuff that was almost even like an energy unto itself. Faces perhaps shifting in and out, strong arms seeming to support the hallway and hold it open, enough so that at the end of the hallway they were taken to a place that they did not know, which in itself breaks the standard of how this is supposed to work, because they've presumably never been here, and they wouldn't know how to get here, and so they were led. As well, each of you feel that your body has been like renewed and refreshed, and there is a
but not replaced.
But not replaced.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And each of you has, as you're sort of checking yourselves over, and the scene that plays out ahead of you is will play out. You find a little badge on each of you, and it looks like a little detective badge. Well, more like a deputy. And this is going to act as an inspiration point for each of you. But each of you have been given a little deputy badge, and if you wish to redeem it, you can do so, and you will be inspired in some way. All right. For you as DM to player, the grid doesn't exactly match. Otherwise, I probably would have spent like 3 hours trying to pixel perfect size it. So we're going to play it where it lands. I mean, you can stick to the grid. It's pretty much what I needed it to be. If it's somehow causing a problem, we'll see what we can do. But, I mean, if you got to use the rangefinder or something, but this is what we see here. All right. So yes, you just have a tremendous like power machine up here. All of like it's almost like a constant rave of lightning, crack-a-booming outside the windows. While he looks rather orange here, I assure you that this is a blue-looking dragon. However, he looked different. I mean, he had that weird draconic fused look, but there was a solidness. But now there's been kind of more of an obvious mutation, or more things that would be maybe defects or whatever, which is why he gave Miss Mercury a very firm backhand and was asking her what happened. So apparently something happened before you all had arrived. So yeah, you have this. Hey, look, even the carpet was rolled out for you. There's a very nice like a violet carpet. And there's all these little glowing crystal or glass globes here. And apparently a jack-o'-lantern. Who knows? But it's there. You can interact with it if you want. We'll roll with it. You exited the door, and the scene took place ahead of you, and that's when our slightly more disfigured, our more unnatural looking Blue Abishai had kind of turned over his shoulder and had seen that you had walked in through the door. And all of you can see that there's a look of bewilderment on his face. As the four of you don't like tumble out or anything, but but there you are on the other side of this door, and there's just this look. I will note as well that that same kind of bluish hue that you saw in the windows down below, as a refresher, is it's almost matching the lightning as well, as a heads up.
Okay.
I'm not calling for initiative just yet, because so far no one's had a moment to say or do anything, which may cause or continue to put it off. However, I've set the scene for you. I've done my job, and I want to know what the four of you all can take an action, even if it's a surprise round, if you want to just open up on them or do whatever.
Yeah, our tokens don't work again.
Oh, that's right. I knew that I forgot something. I remembered that I forgot. So there's a bright. And there we go. I'm 100 episodes in and I'm learning Roll20, guys.
You need a producer next time, my dude.
Yes, that is a goal for whatever we do after this. Yes, 100%.
Like, technically, we were going to have one. It's just a matter of he kind of couldn't do it after a little bit because of real life stuff.
First episode.
So now, while the first one was more theater of the mind for various reasons, mechanically, bright light, and we are using the grid such as it matches up. Again, it may not be 100% to that kind of translucent grid you see there, but whatever. A space is a space. Six spaces is 30 feet. There you go. Do you have any other like battlefield quote unquote condition questions, or are there any more things that you would like to try and get more info about?
Miss Mercury looks like she's being restrained, yes?
Yeah, she's absolutely like strapped. Like even like her tail has like a couple like straps on it too. Like she's absolutely just in this thing. And she has a fresh trickle of blood coming from the corner of her mouth from getting backhanded by Abishai.
I cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Shields up. The little skull.
So, I am going to do two quick things. The first is Mercury is going to receive a very quick telepathic message from me stating, after this, we're going to have a long discussion.
Your telepathy does not connect.
Does not connect?
No.
Then I will say it out loud then.
Sure.
And then all five of the eyes are going to lock straight onto Abishai. So, I'm going to assume that what happened to Jaiden is your work.
And what if it was?
You corrupted them.
Corruption.
No, there are no words.
No.
There are no words. You have several problems, Abishai, but you want to know what the biggest is?
You're getting an eager...
You can't leave well enough alone. And I wanna just straight up, I'm going to open fire. No restraint. This thing needs to die. And if I have the ability to, I'd like to land the Hexblade's curse on him first before I do it.
How far away is Abishai right now?
You'd have to use your rangefinder there. I would guess 80 feet?
Then I'll have to move up. Never mind.
Oh, 95, alright.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to move up then. I'm flying up and dashing forward. Moving 80 feet.
Guiding bolt.
Okay. You all, you're gonna take this, I guess, as a surprise round, so you can.
Yep.
We do technically roll into initiative, and then we will resolve things in that order. So y'all go ahead and give me. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, between Bright and Kasamir, who wants to go first?
Uh,
First.
what?
Hit him first. That's his plan. Hit him first.
Reasons.
Maybe it's better if I go first between me and Kasamir.
All right, so Bright, you have a little bit of a headache from your days of divining, and you just had a feeling that you knew that you would go first. But those days are behind you, presumably. We'll see.
Well, and hopefully also in front of me.
Yeah.
That's kind of how divining works.
Touche.
All right, well. All right, so the order of the initiative is going to be Bright, followed by Kasamir, followed by Mordecai, followed by Cypher, followed by me. Yay! All right, so Bright, it sounds like an attack has been declared. You have a surprise round to do something if you wish before all of you get to do something again, and then I can react.
But we're pretty far away, aren't we?
Yeah, you're about 100 feet away. I think you're 95, according to the ruler that
95.
lethality used.
95, isn't that interesting?
Mm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go just a little bit. Maybe I'll go here. And I want to be about 10 feet up.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Actually, no, I lied. I don't want to cast Mirror Image. That's the wrong spell.
Okay.
I want to change my mind at the last minute, and instead I'm gonna cast Big B's Smishing Hand.
Oh.
Ha, Big B.
And I don't have a token for that. Maybe I should have made one, because I know it has come up a few times.
Yep. Anytime something like that comes up, we should have.
There you go.
tokens given
Your Big B's
control
hand
to
is
it.
apparently also your infernal war machine that was ravaging the countryside.
Oh. Yeah, okay, sure.
It's
Why
kind of handish looking.
not? Can you make it large size?
Yeah.
Actually, can you stretch my head as well so that I feel the
Yes.
space? Okay. Neither of those is exactly the right, but okay, great. All right. So we are gonna go ahead and put it right here. Not in front, off to the side, and it's gonna try to go ahead and grapple with Abishai.
Okay. Is that versus the spell save, or are we rolling something else?
So for grappling, it's a
I think that's a strength check between.
Yeah,
the
it's
hand
it's just an ordinary grapple check. So, but it uses the stats of the hand, which is strength 26.
Okay.
So it's a d20 plus 8 from Bright and a d20 plus.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
That's so poopy.
No. Here's hoping Abishai does worse.
Plus 1?
Is this... It's grappling, but is this technically a magical effect? Like, am I being restrained by magic?
You don't get to use
No.
magic resistance on this. This isn't a
Okay.
save. You have to make. I mean, you can use either your athletics or your acrobatics.
So
Okay.
strength or
Whatever mines.
dexterity. And if it actually has a skill, it gets to use that, but I doubt it does.
Roar!
Boo.
That's not fair, though. You rolled 11 points better than me.
On the dice.
Just this one time when it mattered.
Okay. So much for that.
Okay. Kasamir.
95 feet away.
From me, anyway.
I'm gonna. By the way, the wooden platforms I'm gonna say are 15 feet off the ground, if it matters for any of you for shenanigans.
Oh, 90 feet. Okay. And do Guardian of Nature.
Yeah.
Primal Beast form. So I get plus 10 feet of speed. I get strength-based attack rolls with advantage, and I get extra force damage. That's a bonus action, so I'm going to use my action to dash up to Abishai.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I could just imagine Kasamir just raging out and like vanishing from sight for a moment before like the new primal beast Kasamir pops up right next to Abishai and he's just like Ricky
Just like the
ready,
anime
like,
where
I'm
they
gonna
disappear
hit
in
you.
lines.
Mm-hmm. How fast it is. Because it's 6
Kaz-
seconds.
Kasamir possesses celerity.
True. So does Mordecai, if you think about it, though.
Mordecai, what are you doing?
I am also going to move up, but I'm probably only going to move up like 30 feet. Let's see, where would that put me? Well, yeah, I'll go about right there. Oh. And I am going to pop off a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Do I have this at advantage since it's prize round?
Technically you would.
I forget if surprise grants advantage on hits.
Yeah, because it would be
Like,
unaware.
Well, he's aware
Yeah.
of you all. He turned and
Well,
he
he's
saw
aware.
you. So
He's-
unless mechanically
Didn't declare
surprised
defense,
grants
right?
it, but
Mechanically does. Mechanically
Okay.
surprised does grant advantage.
okay, then go ahead.
Yeah,
However,
declared
it is
defense
only on the
surprise
it
round.
is only on the first attack that each person makes in a round.
Yeah.
So if you make multiples, any subsequent attacks don't, but the first one does.
Let's just pop that off at a level 1. That's a 22 to hit.
It does. It impacts this thing's blue, kind of scaly, gnarled flesh.
10 points of radiant damage.
And the next attack against him has advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
So that'll make it my turn then.
Bonus action, I'm going to inspire the professor.
Oh.
Cool, I'm gonna take that. And then I am gonna move up because I did measure this. This with a dash, that's 80 feet.
Okay.
And
All right, you
then
loop
I'm
forward.
hitting, and then I'm within 30 feet. I'm hitting Abishai with a Hexblade curse. Bonus action, and that's my turn.
Okay.
And then it'll go back up to being
Yeah. Now we're
Right.
actually in round 1.
and the first attack you make against him will have advantage.
If you're saying something, Fluff, we're not hearing you.
No, I was confused for a moment. Okay,
Okay.
so it's my turn, and
It is.
Wait, why would I have advantage?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, but that's only on attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So you could use a spell attack from the use
Yeah,
the what's it called?
Would the grapple have advantage?
It would, but I think that's kind of a waste of it. So,
I'm right there though.
yeah, you are. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use Big B's smishing hand for smishing.
Okay.
It's a spell attack with advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the clenched fist,
Okay.
which uses my dice. So that's
Bright smash.
yeah. I'm gonna use that as a firebolt, even though it's not, because
Sure.
that's the easiest way.
Yeah.
29.
29 hits.
And the damage, 4d8. It's not very much. It's better than nothing. Not much better than nothing. 14. And I believe that's actually my bonus action, is to operate the hand.
It is.
So, in that case, I'm also going to take a shot with a firebolt, which actually is going to be a firebolt.
Pew.
Oof.
13.
13 does not. Your firebolt goes off, but just sort of like hits the wing and just kind of disperses.
Okay. I'm still gonna stay. I'm gonna go up to be about 20 feet high. And I'm gonna come over here behind this thingy bob,
Sure.
and kind of take a look at it. And hopefully
Okay.
it'll give me partial cover. At least if he doesn't.
Yeah, you're small enough. That's fine.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Kasamir time. Unless it has a thing to do.
Nope. Kasamir, what are you doing?
I'm going to hit it.
Fair enough.
Hulk smash.
And you get extra d6 of force damage on each of these.
I get so much going on. Okay.
Oh, and advantage.
Yeah, advantage. 29.
Hits.
26.
Hits.
He gets 2 primal beasts and then 1 Colossus Slayer.
Total.
No bonus action. Kill him.
Oh. Pew. 27 hits.
So
40.
40.
Okay.
Yep, 40. Oh, and because that is a strength-based attack, also go ahead and roll another primal beast.
Oh, yep. Another primal beast.
So
41.
41.
That extra one's gonna save it,
Y'all have had creatures at 1 hit point for like a round before, so.
Like how you want to do this kind of things.
Well. All right, Mordecai, what are you doing?
Oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hasn't really shown much to indicate what's going on with it. Let's see. Sorry, I should have been thinking about this. Synaptic static. And I'm gonna angle it so that only really Abishai gets caught in the blast.
20-foot radius sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess, that... Does Big B's get affected by spells, or does it technically, like, not exist?
Well, synaptic static, I don't think can hurt it. Can it?
Okay.
I mean,
Because a creature of intelligence of 3 or less doesn't
Yeah,
affect it.
it's not a creature. It's a construction of force. So
Okay.
It doesn't have.
Okay, yep.
It has a strength and a dexterity. But
So int
otherwise,
save.
int save by Abishai.
Okay. Can I help you, ma'am? You just want to say hi to everyone?
Cheating.
All right. Well, yep. That's an official stream. Intelligence. Does a 21 beat your synaptic static?
21 is the DC, yeah.
Okay.
So it would take half.
Half of that, so 13.
But it's not. It doesn't have muddle brain.
Yep, no muddle brain, which is a shame. But it's fine because I'm about to turn his brain into mush.
Okay, that's noted. And now we're on to you then, Cypher, unless Mordecai had anything else.
I'm moving up a little bit to right here. Or right here. And I'm inspiring Kasamir.
All right. Casimir's inspired. Cypher?
Hexing his strength.
Okay.
Die. That 14, I am going to go ahead and roll a...
inspiration.
Roll inspiration for it.
Hits.
18.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does not hit.
18 doesn't hit.
No.
Alright, so it's just 2 then. 15 and 7 is 22, plus 22 and 8 is 30, 40.
40. Okay. Got it.
Now Abishai gets to do things. I'm also going to fly upwards, like 40 feet.
I'm gonna say that 40 feet's gonna put you on the ceiling, because it's 15. It's 15 to the level here. Then there's some bookshelves, but the camera is pretty much right at that ceiling level. So I'm gonna say 40 feet is like you can be up 40, but that's the ceiling.
That's fine.
Okay. I know, right? She really wants to play D&D, I guess. All right. Well, this is going to be what happens. Not leaving Kasamir's space.
Oh, come on, do it. There you go.
Then I need hey, ma'am. Can I have who would that be? I'm sorry, that's not the right one then. Oh, this is what I'll do. And I'm even in the similar segment here. Is going to remain here and is going to shoot a 60-foot cone which I believe is going to hit Kasamir, the Professor, and Mordecai. So what I need all three of you to do is...
Is it a spell? Is it a spell or a breath?
It's a spell.
Okay. Sorry, I'm too far. I can't counter it. I don't think. Am I within 60 feet? I'm not sure, because I probably would.
I have a scroll of counter spell.
I don't think that you
Mordecai's
are.
Gonna counter it. Okay.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll because it's a higher than 3rd level spell.
I'm exactly 60 feet.
Ah, you are exactly, yeah.
All right. Mordecai, are you countering it?
If you want me to.
I was gonna counter it.
If you want to, go ahead. I'll let you.
I'll take the roll. That's okay.
Okay.
DC equals...
I kind of trust your rolls based on earlier more than mine.
Okay. So I guess that's just a straight up intelligence check. 24.
All right.
God.
You are clever.
Whatever that one's cold probably.
Its twisted hands begin to like swirl, and you just see that any moisture in the air begins to crystallize, and then, boo. No more.
Yep, I figured as much. That is a nasty spell, and I was not allowed not to let that happen.
Then what I will do is we'll still move, but not out of range of Kasamir here. And then that will be Abishai's turn. After that, then the lair gets to go.
Lair action.
Oh, the lair has action.
Oh no.
Lair actions.
Oh, because it's lightning. This is a lightning dragon's lair.
All right, I need to do a few things. Okay. And that is going to be... Okay. Bright, the orb that you're hiding by quickly flares up. However, even if you could squint, you won't have to much longer, as that orb discharges, sending a lightning bolt up into the air to impact into the professor. Fortunately, Mordecai, while you'd be kind of in a line, he's way up in the air and you're not, so you're not going to get caught in this. But what I do need is a dexterity saving throw from our dear professor.
Sure. I'm gonna spend a +1 on this.
Okay.
13.
Big oof.
13 is not going to be enough.
Okay. Do I have a thing? I do not.
And you are going to take 23 points of lightning damage.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Also, can you roll a percentile dice for me, please?
Oh.
An 84? Alright. Okay. Another good thing that you are floating 40 feet in the air as you explode with necrotic energy.
Ha!
And I guess that's the thunder to the lightning that you just experienced. but your body just pulses necrotic energy for a second.
Ha 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 ha! Oh.
Okay.
Does it actually do any like damage or?
No.
Probably would have
Probably
damaged
would've-
us if you were next
Would
to
have
us.
damaged people next to you.
Ah.
Yes, it would have.
Oh well, that's good. I suppose. So now that the lair is gone, is it Bright's turn?
It is.
Cool. Thank you for that.
Okay.
I'll take this gift graciously.
How delightful. Is Abishai flying or is he just standing there on the ground?
Abishai is standing on the cables right now.
Okay.
Presumably Abishai can fly, but has chosen not to.
Yeah. Kind of weird that he hasn't been flying. Let's go ahead and I wasn't prepared for it to be my turn just yet. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cast a grease.
Okay.
Abishai.
Sure.
It's the perfect bright spell. Even for Skull Bright.
That's one that doesn't get used very often. Grease.
I did not expect
It looks like a 12 will not be enough.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Let me just break your hearts real quick.
Oh no.
My heart.
Oh.
I'll post pictures later. My phone's charging.
Okay, it is difficult terrain. And Abishai is prone.
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use my, I'm gonna use my Big B Swishing Hand because I can control it with a bonus action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use it to try to grapple Abishai and hold him down.
Okay.
I think it has advantage because he's prone,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and it's an attack. Oops, and 12, so 24.
24. All right, let's see. Unfortunately, I didn't get the requisite number. Although honestly, even if I rolled a 20, I couldn't physically have done it. So.
Yeah, well, it would have been a natural 20. I don't know how that would work. I think the natural
Normally
20 would...
doesn't. Normally
Well-
doesn't. Let's go.
Well, that's not really... Oh, yeah, because it's... But if... I mean, grapple's kind of a weird thing, because it's kind of an attack, and it's all... It doesn't matter, he didn't roll it. So, okay, he's grappled.
Okay.
He's also prone,
Yep.
because he slipped.
So we've got Abishai.
Does your hand provide cover?
If I wanted to, I can use interposing hand, and then it will provide cover. But it's...
Well, if he's like squished down and manifested, like, is the hand?
No.
It doesn't
No,
automatically, not unless it's willed to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to put it in interposing mode, and then it provides cover. But it's not, it's in grapple mode.
Okay, so it's incorporeal, but it's applying pressure. Because I keep thinking it's like a hand, like it's just a big hand that's floating there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like a...
Big.
It's like a
like a
Scooby Doo ghost, you know. It's kind of there, but
Okay.
it's kind of not. You know.
Gotcha.
Yep. It only provides cover when it's doing this.
Gotcha.
When it's
All right.
like this, it doesn't provide cover.
Yeah, you could go between the fingers.
So until it is, it isn't. Got it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's exactly the
Okay,
same.
and-
All right.
That's how big these hands work.
Okay. Anything else, Bright, or are we moving on to Kasamir?
Well, I'm a little startled by the lightning zap, but not enough to come out from behind cover.
Okay. Then Kasamir. What are you doing?
Do I have to move up? Do I have to move up, or am I within 5 feet?
No, you're still. He's large size, so you should still be adjacent to his square.
Okay.
All of your attacks also have advantage because now he's prone.
They already had advantage. I have double advantage.
Now they have more advantage.
More advantage.
Alright. Number 1. That's a
Oh,
crit.
that's a natural 20.
Phew-wee.
And with 2d6 and 2d8, so 2 Primal Beasts and
So,
2 Colossus Slayer on top.
So 2 Colossal Slayer,
And 2 Primal Beast.
2 Primal Beast. That's the
So that's
first attack.
34. So that's 34. And next.
Hot damn, 30.
Yep.
Primal Beast. And then my tail whip. What's my total, Professor?
So 20, 27, 32, 34, 40, 45, 48, 58, 66 points of that good old-fashioned
boy.
damage.
Okay. Noted.
What, 107 damage already? That's my HPD. I could have knocked myself out by now.
Yeah, right.
Mordecai. It's still writhing on the goop, on the floor, and beneath this hand that is until it isn't. What are you doing?
Need to check the grappled condition.
I think I am going to summon an avatar of Ouijas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And summon it like right about there. So that Abishai can get sliced with a radiant damage scythe.
Where's the big ol' smoosh hand?
Where? Oh, there we go. There you go, Mordecai.
And I believe it goes swoosh on the first turn, doesn't it? Or is it just no? It's a dex save on the creature's turn.
Okay. It is now Cytherius' turn.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I like that it's my turn. Truly I do. Because while it's pinned there... I'm thinking I might go ahead and... I'm actually gonna float down. Am I gonna float down? No, yeah, I'm gonna float down because ranged attacks now are at a disadvantage. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to cast good old-fashioned Antropic Touch.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the inspiration there.
Are you
Oh
well?
wait, no, I have advantage. I have advantage because it's prone.
Oh, are you floating down to touch it?
Yes, I'm floating down and I'm lashing it with a tongue shrug.
Okay.
And that gets cast at that. 4 and 11 and 4 is 15. 15 plus a d6 21 plus 5 is 26. Yep, that's 26. That's 26 points of damage, and I'm going to heal 13.
Noted.
As entropy is beginning to take its toll. Actually, you want to know what this is like? And Coffee, you'll get this reference. Cypher's using Touch of Oblivion.
Oh my. Sick burn.
And that's gonna be... That's an action. Do I have anything as a bonus action? No, I don't.
Okay.
So
Oh.
now it's Abishai's turn.
It is.
Although Abishai can't do very much, because before Abishai can even bother to get up off the ground, Abishai needs to escape the grapple.
That happens in the blink of an eye as Abishai seemingly turns into electricity and zaps himself over here. Ooh. And reforms.
If he's leaving us. If he is, the teleport. So yeah, no, that won't trigger attacks of opportunity. It's a shame.
And that appears to be all that Abishai does. Next up,
What? Why'd you have to say it like that?
because I'm your DM. Next
the
up,
the lair gets to do things.
This is what the angel looks like, by the way.
yeah, I love that figure.
I love this for like a guardian of faith.
Is that
It's a death pact angel.
yeah, the Death Pact Angel.
All right.
Please say that's targeting Abishai.
There's going to be a lightning bolt streaking out for you. You're the only one exclusively, Bright, so I need you to make a dex save, please.
Oh. Okay. 21.
Oh, all right.
I'm not Kasamir.
I mean,
All right.
Kasamir can sometimes make dex saves.
So just be 17 lightning damage.
Ow. Alright. Let me roll
That's
for.
not the end. Because you have resistance to lightning damage by virtue of being a flame
Yeah,
spell.
right. Yeah, I do.
So 8.
Yeah. Okay. 8 I can hit.
All
Is it
right.
9?
What?
No, because it ran down.
Turn down.
Half round
Yeah,
down.
right.
17.
Okay. Now I'll make my con save.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, good.
27. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You flex
I
your
have a quick
flame.
question.
Sure.
Yeah. Where did Abishai go?
Abishai's by the door.
Oh, he displaced.
Turned into electricity and kind of.
He displaced. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Now there were 2 lightning bolts rolled this round. One was for number 1 Bright, as Bright is the first person next to me in my display. 2 is the Professor, and I can line up a nice shot that's going to hit Mordecai, the Professor, and Kasamir in a lightning bolt. So I need the 3 of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Come on, Kaz, you can do dex. You can do this.
Big money.
Oh,
21.
better.
No, I can't do dex.
Nope, that's a 9.
Oh, no.
You tried, though.
I have a plus 7.
Professor, you are going to fail this, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
All right,
Oh, this
so
is gonna hurt.
Kasamir and Professor are going to take 29 lightning damage. Mordecai, you're going to take half of that. I need Kasamir and the Professor to give me a percentile roll as well, please.
Ow.
How.
Ow.
Professor, your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
Oh! Oh god, it's causing blood magic surges everywhere! Oh
And
no!
Kasamir,
It's not fireball centered on self. It's not fireball centered on self. It's not fireball centered on self!
Hey.
Kasamir disappears.
Oh,
Oh, he's invisible, I think.
Kasamir.
Oh,
Casimir got banished.
Kasamir got banished.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Abishai needs to die.
All right, Kasamir, that's what you see.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, Kasamir, you are gone until I say otherwise.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We are back up to Bright.
Isn't that interesting? Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is move my smooshing hand.
Yes.
It can move 60 feet, so it's gonna go down here. And I am going to cast a magic missile. This will be level 4.
Okay. People shooting force damage at me. I'll give you force damage.
Well, that's not very effective.
Well, 21, right? 21's 21.
I can't be right. I guess it is. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I should have cast another grease. I don't know. I'm gonna go over here
Sure.
and hide behind the zapper
Yep.
on the other side. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to go down here and hide behind the zapper.
Ah, all right. That works.
I'll hide behind the closer zapper. Okay, that's all.
Kasamir.
Does Kasamir things.
Yeah, watch out for the grease. It's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the grease is right here.
He zoomed over to the other side.
I mean, I can fly.
That's a blob of grease.
He is 85 feet away. I'm gonna take the dash action. Running away, are we?
All right. You run up and get in his face.
Would I be able to bonus action kill it?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
That hits.
And then Primal Beast and
Primal
Colossus
Beast.
Slayer.
And Colossus Slayer.
Ugh.
6 damage.
Yeah,
6
something.
damage.
It's better than nothing.
It is. Okay, Mordecai.
I am likely going to move right here,
Yeah.
and then I'll be over here hanging out with my angel. And, let's see. Then I'm going to... Guiding
Can
bolt.
someone paralyze? Yeah. He's gonna be like, can someone paralyze him?
Oh, actually, you know what? No, I probably actually can't, because that's humanoid. Never mind. I'm gonna pop this off at a level 3.
Okay.
What?
Oh, boo! Goes wide.
You have an inspiration.
Oh, yeah, I do. I can self-inspire, can't I?
No, I mean, I'm talking about, well, that's for ability checks. I mean, you have an inspiration.
You have your
like,
deputy badge.
advantage on a check to re-roll a check. So,
Oh, yeah.
I'd do that.
Can you will you let me do that for, after the fact?
That's
Maddie?
fine.
Okay.
You sacrificed a friend. I'm more than flexible.
Yeah, we did.
Stop it. Okay. Well, here's another attack roll for that.
17?
17.
Probably still
17 strikes this creature's skin and almost is just like not reflected in a damaging way, but just no effect. It stood up to the attack.
Damn it.
I am distracted. I'm distracted by Jacob's death.
Yes. So that'll make it my turn then, yes?
Yes, unless Mordecai has anything else.
No. Well, no, because I'm saving my last inspirations for in case shenanigans happen.
Okay.
Cool. 1, 2, 3. Said 3. Nick.
Hit, miss.
Yes, hit, miss. Can I do anything with that miss?
Aren't you inspired by me? Or no?
No, I used that.
Oh, okay.
You haven't used another one on me. Actually, I would like to... I'm gonna spend my inspiration to re-roll that third one. Because I haven't spent that yet, so I'll re-roll that third one. That's better.
Okay. That will hit.
6 and 8 is 14. 14 and 12 is 26, plus 3d6, 37, and 15 is 52.
52. All right.
And I remembered I have a thing that I can do as a bonus action. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that spell is a... I'm gonna move up. And then... Oh, and it's within range too, I'm pretty sure. It's there. Oh no. Yeah, so it is within 30 feet of me. The edge of his space is within the space that he occupies is within 30 feet of me. That's wonderful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to use my ascended step, because I can cast. Yeah, that I have one creature or object of my choice that I can see within range. As a bonus. Oh wait, no, that's an action. Damn. All right, I'll have to wait until. Next turn to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Abishai gets to do Abishai things.
Yes, indeed. I am going to... Oh, now I think I'm in a good position for this. I am going to have Abishai have the professor roll a I believe this is going to be another dexterity check. One moment.
Is it another spell?
Yes, it
Is
is.
it an attack?
It's a spell.
No, it's not.
Okay, you are going to need to roll as this is a 6th level spell.
So you need a 16 on your int check. I'm sure you can do that.
Unfortunately, it is not countered.
I tried. Sorry, I missed.
That's fine. So dexterity save?
Yes, I need you to make a dexterity save as lightning streaks out from Abishai. It hits you.
Him, because he's supposed to be attacking me.
Yeah.
It says an attack, it doesn't say a melee attack.
Yeah, if it's a spell attack, but if it's a saving throw, then no.
Does a...
Yeah, it's a saving
I'm
throw.
going to put a +1 on this. I'm going to use a +1 on this, so does a 20 save?
20 does save, yes.
Cool. Reaction, spell reflection. Make a dexterity save. Not standard for that in the slightest.
All right.
So instead of taking half damage, I will take no damage, and it's going to make a save against the spell.
Okay. It will choose to fail the spell. As you rebound the chain lightning back to it, the lightning swirls around it, it spreads its wings, and the subsequent bolts of the chain lightning are off of it, are going to then streak out to Bright, Mordecai, and back to you, Professor. As we're now having a Link and Ganon fight with a lightning ball.
Oh, balls. I tried.
Ow! Ow!
No.
Okay,
Dexterity save?
so dex save for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another dex saving throw.
Okay, I have advantage.
you.
'cause it's magic.
Mordecai, you are not in range of this. You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, you said my name. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was
That was
Professor Bright
Casimir
and
Bright.
Kasamir.
Casimir. I'm going to make it 21.
Okay,
There
I
you
have
go, Casimir. That's sick.
Wow.
There we go.
All right.
Because
Oh
the
my
shield
God.
master, I take no damage.
Yeah. So somehow I got hit by this.
Yeah, the lightning streaks up and around because you were within the 30 feet. So full damage is 36 lightning. Half is going to be 18.
18.
Ow.
Oh.
I'm not looking so good.
Okay,
So-
so I stop my reaction.
So hang on, let me. Did he appear to take no damage from that lightning zap?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on Abishai's turn from all the shenaniganery that just happened?
I can't. I spent my reaction.
Okay. Lair action?
You're not looking so hot, Professor.
I'm not.
There are going to be 5 lightning bolts
Oh god.
Oh no.
as they're getting more intense. And my 5 targets are... Mordecai, Kasamir, Bright.
Oh, I'm not getting hit this time. I'm already bright blue.
33.
Hey, you're the same color as me.
All right, so Kasamir, you will successfully save, and you will take. Oh wait, you take nothing with your shield master, right? If you save for half, or is that a reaction and you haven't gotten that back?
It's a reaction.
Okay.
So I will take that.
Do you
Okay.
have evasion?
What?
Do you have evasion?
It's not
Is
a.
that
That's
attack?
not a. That's not
Hunter
a ranger
ranges.
ability.
Hunter rangers get access to evasion.
Do they?
Yeah.
But they already spent their reaction anyway.
No. Well, evasion doesn't take a reaction.
Evasion is a reaction.
Nope. It's just
Bright,
you would
go
say,
ahead
"Oh,
and go ahead and make 2 dex saves.
I do not have a base.
Oh no, that's next level.
All right, both of those will fail.
20 fails?
Oh no, I'm sorry, 20 passes. Oh, that's right. This is yeah, it counts as a spell, so that's fine.
If it's a spell, then I have the resist. But 13 is going to fail probably. But
Yes,
20
13 will fail.
Okay. Okay. So what do I take then?
From the halved one, bolt 1, will be that, and then bolt 2 will be that.
Okay. So I'm going to take 13 and 16, but they'll both be halved
Okay.
because I have resistance.
Wait, do I have to make a second one or no?
Yeah, you need to make a second one also.
Okay.
So it would work out to 6 and 8 because I have resistance
Okay.
to lightning, right? So okay.
And Mordecai, you pass both of yours.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be this and this. Whenever it decides to roll.
Ooh, nasty.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is.
You might want to chuck up like a mass kill wounds or something.
All right. The lightning's getting more intense. And now it goes over to Bright.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make 3 con saves because of all the lightning I got
Okay.
zapped with.
That works.
That's 2.
I'm not running so hot either.
So I
There's
don't
a
think
bar.
I don't think I have advantage on these. I don't get to apply magic resistance to it.
Mm-mm.
So is a 12 going to pass?
Yeah, because you didn't take above 20 damage in any of
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
So they're all
Right.
DC 10.
Okay. That's good to know. Okay, wow. So I kept my hand working.
Yep.
That's good news. Okay. So I think yeah. Why not? I guess the thing to do is I'm gonna use I'm gonna move the hand. And I'm gonna go ahead and do another grapple with it.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage. It'll have disadvantage on its roll thanks to the hex.
Okay, great.
Well, I get to choose either strength or dex to get out of this. Can you hex 2 stats?
No. And I believe he only has strength.
Okay.
Yeah, the hex strength.
Oh, not enough though.
It's pinned.
Okay, well that's good news. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cast another level 4 magic missile.
Okay.
Boo-boo.
22. Well, at least I can't miss. Okay, that's all for me.
Kasamir, on your turn, as you're right in front of Abishai, what do you intend to do even if you do kill me? Earshot within all of you, but is addressing Kasamir specifically. You don't have to answer. If you just want to attack him, you can. But you can banter as well. Sorry.
I'll figure that out later. Hey, that's advantage. That's a green number.
Jeez.
Hot damn.
31. All right, I know you all can't see because of the chat box there. Believe me, it's for your own protection.
Murder.
31, 31, 31.
3 natural 20s in a row.
Yeah.
And you'll also have 2 more primal beasts.
Oh, 2 more primal beasts.
Yeah. So 2 and 5 is 7.
Oh wait, I
5
would
is
have
12.
a second Colossus Slayer from the first one, right?
You would, yes.
Yeah, because that's double damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so 8 and 2 is 10, 15, 20, 27, 28, 34, 41, 45, 57, 64, 72. 72.
Damn.
Okay.
Crit on that fool.
If only I spaced that last crit out just a little more.
You're hacking into, your spell blast and everything, and Abishai's wounds just have a weird kind of glow. You're wounding Abishai. They have a weird kind of glow to him, especially now in the later part of this fight where you're just hacking into him, and the skin is rupturing, but you're seeing almost like like what we would see as like TV static. It's kind of a weird magical effect that you're seeing for the wounds, though he does appear to be not savoring the experience. Okay. Mordecai.
Okie dokie. Alright. I am going to... What am I doing? Probably a Mass Cure Wounds, because of the simple fact that myself and the professor do not look good. Bright's probably not doing so great either, so I'm going to move up close to the professor. And I'm going to center the point right here, so that it looks like actually everyone would probably benefit from that. Because that's
16.
That is a 30-foot radius.
It
And
is.
I've centered it right here.
And you get to choose creatures, so if Kasimir's in range, you can choose him too.
Kasimir's in range, Bright's in range, and myself and the
We're
professor.
all in.
So all four of us popping off, getting 16 hit points.
Cool.
Which isn't great, but it's enough.
It's
for one
something.
spell slot. Yeah.
And I'm in there too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good news.
So all four of us get 16 hit points. That's my action, and I think for my bonus action, I'm actually going to summon a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Nope, I can't because that's not a cantrip. Never mind. Bonus
You can
action,
inspire
I'm
someone?
gonna stay in there. I can inspire. Kasamir hasn't used my inspiration from him, have you?
I haven't
Nope.
needed it yet.
You could inspire me.
Yeah, I'll inspire the professor. I have one left in the pocket. Cool. No, I have two left in the pocket. Never mind. Okay.
Cool. So what's gonna happen now is
And he's just playing his violin like he normally does, kind of
for
very angry.
for Abishai,
Yes.
die, and die.
Miss
That 30 is a
hit.
crit, by the way. I'm gonna use on that second one. I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Did you have another inspiration?
I just gave him.
Bardic.
Oh, okay.
Bardic. Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Cool. So that'll be 7 and 5 is 12. 7 and 5 is 12, and 8 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. 23 plus 3d6 is, wow, 29 plus 10 is 39. 39 points of damage.
39. Okay.
Still kicking?
Yeah, but there's a lot of these, like, magical, like, openings, like wounds. They're not necessarily bleeding, but there's obvious damage on Abishai's, like, malformed, kind of lumpy, blue dragon humanoid fiend body. Looking really, really rough.
That's actually perfect. Because... Not that one. Not this one. Not that one. Where is it? Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to... I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
Unless that's a bonus action. Yep, no, I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step.
Boop.
And that'll be a second spell slot.
Anything else? And make sure you move your token where you're moving.
I'm above the hand over there. Alright. Your turn.
Okay. It is Abishai's turn. Oh, I am not looking too hot right now. But I do have...
You got grappled.
I am grappled. But I think that I can still do something. And the thing that I'm going to do is... alphabetically, it is where it will need to be. I'm just not at that point. Here we go. Abishai on the ground, or grappled, I mean, still moves, and once more you start seeing ice particles and frost forming over his body.
Scroll of counterspell.
Okay. You are going to need to make a spell check, as this is a 4th level spell. Unfortunately, that's not going to be it.
However, you have the law bard capstone, which lets you spend an inspiration on yourself when you roll an ability check. It's an ability check.
It's true.
You need a 4 or higher.
Self-inspire.
Ah.
Oh, God damn.
All right.
Why? Shit.
I need... I need Kasamir, the professor, and Bright to all make a... this one is a dexterity saving throw, as you are caught in a cylinder of ice, or more specifically, an ice storm.
Well, that's a thing.
Actually.
Oh.
I can make saves.
Yeah.
Nimble feet bright.
Wait, it's an ice storm?
Yes.
Oh, I wasted my crit. That's cold damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
also...
Well,
damage
and bludgeoning.
to the-
So technically, it is going to be, for those of you who do not, I guess the professor's the only one that failed. This is going to be 13 bludgeoning or half on a save. And 11 cold damage or none on a bright. Or half on a save.
And none on me.
Okay. Okay, so 13 or half on a save, so 6. That I can do. Okay, and I'll make my con save.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you passed that.
I can make saves.
Abishai looks over to you, Professor, being grappled here. What do you think you'll accomplish by killing me? Do you want to take over? Do you want to run this place?
No. Nothing so grandiose. You want to know what I want, Abishai? Vengeance.
Crack-a-boom. Alright, there's going to be 4 lightning bolts by the lair. And they are going to be
lightning bolts.
targeting... they're going to be targeting the Professor, Mordecai, and 2 on Bright.
Ow.
I've never been hit by so many lightning bolts.
I know you're hanging on a lightning generator. That's dumb.
Natural 20.
Wow, nice,
Why?
Mordecai.
Why?
So Mordecai, you're only going to take half of this. The Professor is going to take the full brunt of this. Wow, nice, Bright, with a crit.
Yeah, but one of them was also a fail, so...
I'm down.
I also need you to roll a
Healing.
percentile, please.
Oh, me?
Well, yeah, you will, but I'm gonna handle the Professor first.
Oh, I was confused.
I'm down. Do I need to roll a percentile?
Why, yes, you do, because you were still struck by the lightning. So something's still gonna happen. 79. Illusory
Okay,
butterflies
again.
and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Oh, wow.
Aren't you a pretty princess?
Seeing it
Yeah,
now, you just got butterflies flying.
Yeah, hi, Sleeping Beauty, spectator.
I'm a pretty sack of crap.
Now, this is the full damage one for you, Bright. This is going to be that much damage, and I need a percentile roll.
30.
30. You teleport up to 60 feet into an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
Oh. Okay. I'll go over here.
Sure. And then this half damage is 26.
Okay, so it'll be 28 plus 13, halved again to 20? That seems correct.
Yeah, so total. Total damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'm starting to get a little sore. Starting to feel kind of professorish.
Bright, well, I don't know. You could do something here. It's back up to the top. You just got jolted. Or maybe you're jilted.
No, I haven't been jilted. That's not part of the problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is cast. Boy, it's hard to know what to use here.
If it means anything, he's looking really beat up in this weird kind of magical wound state.
Yeah, I'm curious about those magical wounds.
You can, if you want to spend your turn making an Arcana, you can. I don't know if knowledge will do anything for you, but
I would like to do that, actually.
sure.
See if I can. This would just be my regular action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
I'm
still
gonna go
move in
ahead and
bonus.
do
Okay, go ahead and roll an Arcana.
that.
19.
Can I put my +1 on it?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, well, then I will slightly modify what I tell you. Now that you're taking a little bit of time to notice his wounds and the weird kind of staticky effects and the colors and everything, you swear that those are spell effects that you've seen cast before. Like, that's one of Mordecai's radiant because it's all personal. Of course, you have your particular hue of fire, and you see for a moment like your fire coursing in the form of Abishai before it kind of rolls over to a different spell effect.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's like infused with it or made up by it or something.
Huh. Okay. Well, interesting as that may be, now I'm going to squeeze in with the swishing hand.
Sure.
The
2D. I
squish-
think it's 2d6 plus 5. Okay.
Yep.
Is this just straight damage?
That's
Yep.
force damage,
Okay.
I
12.
think. Oh no, it's bludgeoning, actually bludgeoning. But it would be
magical
magical bludgeoning.
Okay. Got it.
As he's getting squished into the floor. Now, hey, Mordecai. Once it's your turn, can I have some healing, please?
Kasamir? Unless there's anything else bright?
No. Kasamir, would you like to kill him now? We could all use that. Thanks, bye.
Hit.
30. That's a Slayer and Primal Beast.
Hit.
30. Primal Beast. And then bonus action Tail Whip
Hit.
and Primal Beast.
43.
That is going to be more than enough. Kasamir, you rip into Abishai with your axe after it was tenderized by Bright. And you're seeing... Now it's very obvious because there's almost like blood or other other oozes or viscera or humors that leak out of this thing. There's just some like glowing. It's not quite the same mutagenic stuff that you first encountered, but it seems to almost act like it, where it's almost like liquefied spells or something along those lines. And Abishai just... You don't even know what you've done. And he dies. Presumably. I'm your DM, I have to say that. And... Mordecai?
Yes, there's no way to be sure.
The lightning is still crackling. And it seems like it's charging up another time. What would you like to do? We're still in initiative.
I'm gonna move closer to about right here.
Uh-huh.
And I am actually going to pop off another mass cure wounds at level 6.
Okay.
So that everybody is hit by that again.
While you're calculating that, can Cypher take his turn if he wants to do something? Or you already have it done?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
So it means I'm back up.
I'm sorry, I thought it was like different rolls or whatever. Okay.
No. So now that I'm back up, are we out of initiative?
No.
No.
I'm still gonna zap you with lightning.
Oh.
It's still growing more
look-
intense.
I'd like to look around for like an off switch.
Sure, you can get up and start floating around. You can make a perception or something along those lines. I don't know, you tell
Yep.
me.
Well,
I have a perception and it's an advantage.
I think we know what the off switch is. It's tied to the altar over there.
Yeah, but I mean, there's gotta be some switch that he flicked to make it start drawing stuff from her, so we need to figure out if there's a way to turn it off without killing her, because I'd like to question her if possible. If there's no other way, then sure, but...
I mean, don't you just want to kind of keep her in there? It would
All right.
be nice if we could stop getting zapped long enough to decide, though.
Yeah, which is why if need be, we can turn it back on.
Go ahead and move, Cypher, because then I'm going to zap you all with lightning.
Oh, it's an 18.
Uh,
Cypher.
There's a switch in the floor over here. Maybe that does something.
How far is that away from me?
You'll have to measure it.
It's like 90 feet.
Sounds about right.
Probably more.
Alright, well, I'm gonna zoom over there with my speed. That's about as far as I can move.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, so I can get over there on my next turn. I have to survive first, however.
Ooh. All right. Boy, all these 1 rolls.
Oh.
It's still going to be 5 lightning bolts. And I'm going to be striking Bright twice and then Professor 3 times.
Alright! That's the last thing I want!
I'll tell you what. You can await the sweet release of death for a moment. Let's resolve Bright first. Bright, make 2 saves.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Both are failing.
Yeah, 8 and 17. That's unfortunate.
So that's your first lightning bolt. That's your second one. And can you roll me 2 percentiles, please?
First I want to address the damage. So that's
sure.
50?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that'll be reduced to 25.
Yes.
Ow, my face. And 2 percentiles?
Yes, please.
52 and 74.
All right. On a 52, a spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile.
Swell. And...
And a random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Oh, God!
Can any of you
Hold on,
be
where is
poisoned?
Bright? Where is Bright?
Unless undead can't be poisoned.
They do. They do have immunity to poison as a type. Type thing.
I don't know that we actually ruled that.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
but
mean-
no, actually, I have that because I had something marked down for what I'm immune to as far as the vampiric body.
And I'm not within
60 feet of Bright.
See,
I'm
not
not.
within
Are you
60 feet,
within
right?
60 feet of Bright?
I mean, it's close.
It's close. Yep.
Yeah, you're only 40 feet.
All right. And can you be poisoned as a spectator?
It does say at random too, so.
Oh, it does. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So 1d3, Professor Mordecai Kasamir. We'll see. If this rolls a 1, unfortunately, Professor, this was meant to be. No, that was a 3. Kasamir, it doesn't really distract you, but you like throw up sparkles for a second, like.
And then 300
All right. Now the Professor, I need you to make 3 dexterity saves, please. Zap, zap, zap.
So, just so you know, this may end up being 2 death save fails. And
Okay.
if that's the case, Mordecai, I'm gonna need some more healing.
Pass, fail, pass.
Oh, I passed 2 of them.
Don't
this is still gonna be 2
die,
fails.
Professor.
I have
You already did that once today.
so 29. So 29 halved to it's 1 fail.
Okay,
I'm
so
not dead, and I'm on 1 fail.
I do need you to roll a percentile, though, because you did fail that one.
Please not fireball centered on self.
81.
No, it's not.
You can take 1 additional action immediately. So before you fall to death saving throws, you can take an action. As lightning courses through you, you just gotta go like R2-D2, like and do something.
I'm gonna use that action to take the dash action and move back over here, so that Mordecai can touch me with a cure wound.
Sure. All right.
You got blown towards
It's just,
what that was.
it's just like
He's electrocuting his bowling balls towards
Back up to Bright. What are you doing, Bright?
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Okay, so I want to let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and fly. I'm gonna go ahead and dash to go all the way up to here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and bring the smushing hand as far as it can come. I mean, it won't get here in one turn, but it could go there or something. I don't know. It's not that big of a room. And so the lightning strikes, do they come directly from the zapping zappers, or do they like go up and then streak back down? How does it work?
The lightning is hitting the top of the tower and coming down to this coil or distributor or something. Like there's these tanks and there's all these cables. The science is beyond you because you're more of a magical girl, but it does seem to source from the roof coming down into whatever these tanks are doing, probably passing through the cables. Miss Mercury's table is kind of some central hub of activity, and the cables go out to the 4 lightning generators here.
Sure. Okay, so I was thinking more in terms of the like the path of the lightning. So it comes in from like the sky.
Yes.
And then it hits the top of the tower.
Yes.
And we can see that because is there a...
It's all crackling up here.
It's all crackling. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the very top of the map.
Okay. So
stop being like
yeah, I'm trying to find like if there's a gap where the lightning flows through always. You know, that's kind of what I'm looking for, is like a place where it could theoretically be interrupted.
Oh, no, like it's striking the top, and whatever the conductive material is, it's all being drawn to this capacitor something. That word probably doesn't exist yet, but whatever this glowing, sparkling thing is, and then this is the central doodad right here. Nothing on the roof seems to be.
Okay, and by central doodad you mean right here, right?
Well, yeah, that's like the nexus of all the energy. This, it's difficult to see anything if there is anything inside of it, but there is actually a big metal coil springamabob that's beneath it that all the cables are going to.
All right.
In a sense.
I wish we could get control of this, but I think that's probably my turn.
Okay. Miss Mercury's kind of wiggling beside you.
Hi, Miss Mercury. You know, if you told us how to turn this thing off, it might go better for all of us.
She can't seem to talk, despite being asked a question by Abishai. Abishai seems to have not been, I don't know, with it? Or cohesive in some sense?
He was without it. Okay.
I mean, he had wings, but he didn't fly. Like, he was being a little weird. Kasamir, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm going to walk over to Professor and give him a little cure wound.
Okay. Boop. Mordecai?
Professor has cure wounds now? Good.
I'm gonna need some more, because if another one of those bolts strike me, guess where I'm going? I said, you should probably give me some more, because, yeah, if I get struck with another one, those bolts are...
Okay, yeah. I am going to cure wounds on the professor.
Mm-hmm.
How many rounds of combat have we had?
This is 7. Since the beginning of the surprise round.
Okay, and
Guardian of
So
Nature.
maybe there's a good chance that I won't die. All right, so now that'll make it my turn. Then.
I'm
Mhm.
actually moving towards Miss Mercury now.
Okay, go ahead. Professor Cypher, what are you doing on your turn?
Dashing over to the switch and hitting it.
Sure.
Zoom it over and
You willing to take 1d6 bonk damage?
I am willing to take 1d6 bonk damage. 1d6 is fine compared to 8 or 16d6.
Okay. You zoom
Take
over
one bonk.
and you just you barrel into this you barrel into the switch, and you like spin around a little bit, woo woo, and the lightning doesn't stop.
No.
However, you do hear pop 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 as there's 4 metallic releases,
Uh-oh.
and sliding down the table is Miss Mercury. This is normally where I would take the boss in the lair action, and I will in fact do so.
See, this is why we should always investigate before
Wow,
we
always
push
rolling the
buttons.
ones.
Can you stop?
I mean, I could roll a 4 plus 5 and give you 9 bolts of electricity.
No, I mean it's
No.
because I'm on number 1 and I don't want them.
Oh no, that was just how many bolts, and then I would roll for
Oh,
yeah, it's how many bolts and then the random targets.
please feel free to roll the minimum number of bolts. That's fine.
Okay, I very much in fact did. Now what's going to happen though? The bolts are charging, and the electricity's leaping. They begin to streak forward, targeting Mordecai, Bright, Professor Kasamir.
Oh, it's a 1.
I can't do anything for you, Kasamir. Kasamir, go ahead and make you go ahead and make your dex save. Go ahead and fail your dex save.
I'm gonna use my other +1 here to make it a 20.
All right, Kasamir, 22 points of damage, and you rolled a 23. Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue. So now you're like a bluey silver, like a yeah.
It's more of a gunmetal Casimir
Yeah,
now.
kind of, yeah. That's Kasamir, yeah. However, for those that are closer to Miss Mercury, which is everyone but Kasamir, Professor and Bright, you actually won't be affected, and Mordecai, you are going to be saved as she slides off the table. She does a roll forward, and when she comes up, she increases in size. And as she does so, she grows tremendously and becomes a very fierce looking fiend. And it's pretty much this, the wings of fire. She looks super pissed off. She extends her wings forward, and the lightning that would have streaked up that way is drawn to her, and she doesn't seem to be affected by it.
Okay. Look, Miss Mercury, I have so many questions.
There's a lot of explaining to do.
NPC's turn, which is going to be Miss Mercury, as we're at the bottom of initiative. Lair, but she just joined the fray, so she gets to do something. She is going to take her flaming scimitar here, and she is going to strike through the cables, and then strike through the cables. and the 4 towers go dark. But you do see at the ends of the cables, like there's electricity flickering and such, and some did course up her sword into her, but she didn't really seem to care. Well done, she says, in a larger but still kind of silky smooth voice. You saved me. You saved everyone here. Really.
At great cost.
At what cost?
We lost a friend. The friend we came here for.
You will have saved many, many more people. Don't fret over one friend. You can make others.
That person was important to us.
We all have important things to us. People, plans, projects, things, goals. She kind of takes a walk around and examines, like is looking at stuff. Comes over, like she's, as she's saying this, like she walks past you, and you could just feel heat pouring off of her. You, Mordecai, and Kasamir. She comes over, and with her cloven foot, just sort of kicks the pile of Abishai, who already was large and deformed, but now looks, I mean, just a puddle. Pathetic. But you served your purpose. She turns. You all have proven yourselves to be stronger than that braggart who claimed to be the strongest. And I got to watch it all happen. I could use people like you. I could have friends like you. There's a lot going on in the world that needs satisfied. I would like help. You've proven yourselves, as I have to you. And I think that we can get a great bargain for all the things that we wish to do with the world.
No more bargains.
Whoops. She marches over and she caresses. Again, not fazed by the lightning at all. She caresses like the tank with the back of her hand, and then she almost like lovingly holds her hands out, like right in the middle of this raging conflux of hellish lightning. Whoops. No more? Well, what are you going to do?
I suppose we came here doing what we intended to do.
You can have anything you want here. You've proven yourself. You have the strength and the will. Well, anything but me. And she gives a coy smile.
I don't know about the others, but what I want isn't here.
Then make it here. What do you want? We'll grab it and take it here. It's yours if you want it. You're a leader here, Mordecai. You're someone. You've proven yourself, and none can doubt it. Do you want money? Do you want fame?
No, had that. Wasn't all it was cracked up to be.
And what about you, Bright?
What about me?
What do you want? What can I offer you? I need someone like you. All the others failed me. They died. They're weak, miserable, defiant. I need someone that I can trust. Someone who's strong.
Okay. I mean, that's great and all, but I'm not sure what do you have to offer us? I mean, you offered fame and money, but those are
I could
not
give
what we
you
want.
your body back. I could improve it. Are you tired of being a gnome?
I mean, not really.
I could make you into a dragon. Do you not like studying books? Would you like magic to just course through your veins? I can do that. I can make you into what you want to be. No berries. This is the raw stuff.
I mean, the berries would be good enough if they tasted better.
And that would be in payment for what we've done for you here.
No, I think
Service?
she's looking for us to do more things. I'm not sure what things.
Of course, I would ask you to be in my service. In fact, you wouldn't even have to spend all your time here. I would send you out back to Mesotopia, and you could do a great many things.
You haven't answered my question. What do we get for putting you back in power, Ms. Mercury? We've destroyed your enemies. We did so at great cost to ourselves. What are you paying us?
I'll pay you in the things that I've said. The things that you haven't realized just how influential it can be. Money, wealth, secrets, notoriety, infamy. You could be your living self again. Would you like that vampire's curse lifted from you?
I've already done so much for you. You owe me.
I don't owe you.
You owe me, Mercury.
I am the one offering. I'm the one seeking service.
No.
Mordecai, you're being defiant. She kind of like crouches down and just sort of like rests her elbows on her knees.
I said you owe me.
Apparently I can't give you the things that you're after.
But if I tell you what I'm after, right this moment,
Mm-hmm.
without you giving me a guarantee that you are going to pay it to me.
If I need time to collect it, how can I promise it to you? I don't know what you're seeking. Professor, as you're giving her the grr, she turns, fiery tail kind of swishing past you, but it's okay, you're resistant. Professor, maybe you can be reasonable. I need someone smart, strong, capable. You have proven yourselves time and time again.
She owes us, Professor.
Of course. Do you want forbidden knowledge? Do you want unlimited money?
Cypher raises an eye stalk towards Mordecai, signaling him to stop.
Just a bloop.
What I want, Mercury, you couldn't give me. And I know you couldn't give me. Because I know in the depths of your mind, you're scared of him too.
Scared of who? I'm scared of no one. I wasn't even scared of Abishai.
Shonaruth.
Her eyes narrow. I'm not scared of Shonaruth.
Liar.
Liar indeed! She flares up and turns around, facing you, Mordecai. Liar indeed. Phew.
I don't know.
I have power over Shonaruth. Shonaruth will answer to me. Will serve
And
me.
yet,
Will does it yet?
In a
is that
small
something
way.
you can-
But I
is
have
that
yet to
something
play
you
that
can ever
hand.
promise?
Hello,
Because I don't think that's in your power, Mercury.
No. She goes back over. If you want to defeat Shonaruth, I can be your greatest ally. Once more, she goes back over to this, like orb thing on the top of the doodad, which I think was the gnomish word for it. And just almost like with a purr in her voice. Y'all have to imagine Spectre Deflector's voice because she was Miss Mercury. So almost like a JoJo style voice with a little like, purr. No. Do you want to wage war against Shonaruth? Do you want to be on the winning side? That's me. Mordecai, Professor, Bright, Kasamir.
Would you like to know
Hello, Doc.
what I would like most of all?
Tell me, Professor.
It's very simple. You see, I've had a little time to study a particular book. Thank you for letting me see it, by the way, Mordecai. I know how much it means to you. I'm starting to see a connection here. Tell me, before we go any further, what do you know of, as far as I'm aware, the late Orleans?
The what?
Orleans, supposed king of the Fae.
Oof. Buffoon. Orleans always was. Tricks and games. No focused ambition. He got what he deserved. I hear that he's no more.
Also, at great cost.
There
Yes,
seems to
well,
be
there's
this-
costs to everything, Mordecai. That's how the worlds work.
You see, Mercury, now that I stand here, or float here, and I look at you, do I think a little bit about the existence of Orleans, the existence of Shonaruth, the notes of the Fomorians trying to bash their way back through the veil, something that Celine did in her book, of the last vestiges of the dragons that still exist. I see, more than anything else, a twisted triumvirate, whether you wish to admit it or not.
No, Kiki.
So you know what I think everyone would want? More than anything else? And Mordecai, I'm sure even you would agree on this.
Miss Mercury raises an eyebrow.
You're going to leave your hands off of it.
My hands go where they please.
If you want anything, your hands will stay off the fate of the world. Orleans needed to be taught that lesson the hard way. Shonaruth will most likely need to be taught that same lesson.
By my hands! And, like, she's
No.
like, Like you're feeling like a blistering heat as she's really close and she flares up. And
the lance wasn't by your hands; it was by theirs. And he makes a gesture to Mordecai.
All the more reason that you should serve. She stands up and she's kind of indignant, and you hear bang, and the two doors at the end of the hallway fly open, and you can see Bambardelus and his two sons begin a charge forward, screaming.
No.
It doesn't look like they came through any sort of a black cloud or anything. It actually looks like there's a little, like a receiving area and even some steps that were going downstairs.
It was our hands that destroyed Orleans. It is by our hands that if you do not swear.
I cast Spike Growth to slow down Bambardelus.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
He swears at his wife first. Don't be taken in by that fiery bitch. I'm gonna do what I should have done so long ago, and with the help of my boys, mine. Do you hear me? I'm done serving you. I'm done with the games and the power grabs and the sacrifice. Miss Mercury looks down to Kasamir and you've done well, Kasamir, in more ways than one. Take this boon. And she actually has a rush to her voice, like she actually is taking this seriously.
I am commanding the Guardian of Faith to slice her hand.
Okay.
She is now a hostile creature to me.
Okay. Kasamir, your body begins to distort and grow, and you begin taking on a blue metal dragon shape.
Oh, Kasamir.
Bambardelus is held up a little bit by the spike growth. The damage doesn't necessarily affect him. The two sons rush forward and unleash a bevy of Eldritch blasts forward. And Miss Mercury leans up and almost laughably baps them away. Like she'll take her wings and flap them away. And she laughs. But boys, you know you can't defeat your mother. I know how often you've tried. And
Guardian of Faith is going to take another swipe.
that's fine. She's like, come on, stop it, and kicks at it. It's doing something. She's noticing it. Glenn and Gary.
A total of 60 damage until it's done for.
That she'll soak it. Glenn and Gary step forward, and in unison, Mom, we're not here to defeat you. We know we can't, but that we can. And they both point. They both point ahead, and she's like, she looks at herself, and then looks over her shoulders, at where she had deflected away the Eldritch blasts, and the two tanks have ruptured, and electricity begins spilling out. No. She moves and she's trying to hold. I mean, she's big enough she can almost send her tail over to the other one. Bambardelus is going to rush forward. Kasamir, are you going to try and distract him or keep him occupied?
Yes.
What would the rest of you like to do then? Bambardelus and his boys have moved forward. Miss Mercury has turned her attention to these tanks. What would you like to do?
I'd like to be somewhere farther away from the tanks.
Okay. Sure.
That probably would have happened while all this was building up. Kasamir, why are you taking her side right now?
My guys.
You can just say Rar, you're a dragon.
Weird. Yeah. You guys are weird. You don't want things like.
I don't want to serve.
No.
It doesn't matter who's in charge as long as you get to have fun, no?
Boy, is that the last thing I
said. Mordecai, what are you doing? You're next to a dragon that might be turning on the party?
I am summoning a
I'm
spiritual
using Sentinel
weapon.
on Bambardalis so he can't move away from me.
He's not next to you, is he?
Well,
yeah, we need
he was
Bambardalis
running
on the
up.
map, probably.
Yeah, we need to know where they are.
Yeah.
They ran in. They're like right around here between these two candelabras.
Okay, so they're not close to Kasamir.
Well, if it comes up.
Next round.
Do I still have my spushing hand? I mean, it lasts for a minute. I don't know how long.
It's been longer than a minute, yeah.
Okay. All right. I will put it to the side. It might be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon right here.
Okay.
And start whacking at the thing. Yeah, the Guardian of Faith would have used up all of its attacks on Mercury, but she can turn it into a spiritual weapon now. It's a mini version of that spectral scythe.
Professor, what are you doing?
I am going to cast Pulse Wave at one of the tanks and just attempt to blow the entire thing up.
Do the tanks have anything that look like they have some kind of a hatch or anything that seems like a designed, engineered opening?
No, they appear sealed. At least from the parts that you can see. Maybe there's something in the back or underneath. But from what you can obviously see. However, when they're rupturing, more of this like liquid spell seems to be like spilling and oozing out and sparking. Though of course it's more like lightning bolt spell, but it's this weird actual semi-solid manifestation of magic. The same stuff that was inside of Abishai.
Mordecai, I bet you can absorb that with Norali's bones.
I'm gonna start using it as a focus with my Wand of the War Mage in my other hand as well, and just kind of, if there's going to be a wild magic explosion, maybe
for some reason, yeah. I mean, the lightning seemed to be causing something like that. So either that or you're holding a lightning rod. And while
holding a lightning rod, we'll see.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. I won't stop you.
In that case, I'm staying near Kasamir and kind of staying away from everyone else.
You're all right. You're staying near Kasamir. All right. And Professor, you said that you're gonna blast into one of the tanks.
Basically, it's a code of intense pressure. I'm just gonna attempt to completely rupture one of these tanks.
Okay.
I guess it's time for me to... Boy, I don't want to do this yet.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to do this yet. Boy. Does it look like the windows, like, is that a place that could be escaped through?
Presumably.
In some capacity?
They've been kind of boarded up or have this little, like, grating reinforcement. But you presumably could blow through the window.
Can I see, like, what's on the other side out there? Is it like a dimensionless void, or does it go somewhere useful?
Well, it was blue outside, and it is now reverted to orange.
Okay.
It looks like vast hellscape.
Cool, vast hellscape. I was hoping we'd be able to see the prime material plane from here. Alas, no. Okay.
I mean, maybe you have to do something or whatever, but yeah, unfortunately right now, you can just see the vast hellscape.
Okay.
Do you want to move over to a window in case it's relevant for position of things?
No, I want to take cover behind something that might
Okay.
potentially be lightning resistant or
Oh.
wild magic resistant.
Okay.
Maybe I can hide. Can I get inside there?
No, but you can hide behind it. I mean, it conducts, but maybe it insulates against lightning.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. All right.
And I'll take the dodge action, I guess.
The spirit guardian starts thwacking the professor into this thing. No, no, and she's getting really, really upset.
Professor,
And
Yeah. let's get out of here.
she's getting so upset that I need to look at something. That's how upset she is. Oh, okay. She is going to touch you, Professor. She's going to lash her tail out.
Why do I have to deal with it?
18.
Miss.
All right. That's probably good for you.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're compromising and destroying. Do you want Shonaruth to take over? And she's in fury and in panic. Lightning begins like oozing and leaking, and the whole thing now actually is like shaking from her wrath or the magic energy breaching or something going on. And she like lightning, yeah, it's everywhere, and she's being like covered in it, which doesn't seem to affect her. However, these are lightning bolts that could very well be hitting you very close to the tank.
Yep, I'm flying away.
Professor,
right now.
as you do, I need you to make a perception check.
My passive is 27.
Okay.
I have advantage on this, and I have a passive of.
This is more of an active situation because of everything happening. Your eyes are darting around.
It's an
And
18.
okay, an 18. Inside this orb, now that the electricity is like bleeding out and it's not this like central like area, it looks like someone in like behind a window, like tapping on glass.
Like trying to get out.
Yeah, there's a person, like a humanoid, not like I got big wings and a tail, or like a big spiky, or like a big like booger monster or something like that. Pure humanoid. It's a little hard to tell because there is still light and flashes, but there's like a shadow on the inside, pounding. No, not after everything.
I'm gonna float back this way, and I'm gonna take 3 Eldritch Blasts at it as I fly back. Main eye facing this way, and the eye stalks are firing Eldritch Blast as I go.
Shoot.
At the tanks and at the center nexus.
Anyone who wants to leave, get close to me.
Lightning is beginning to. It's almost like crawling over the walls in a very weird fashion. As it's streaking through, a lightning bolt will sort of like arc over the wall, but it'll leave like like blue paint where it goes. More butterflies and flower petals begin to fill the air, and there's also some random explosions that are occurring. Fireballs, you could say, that are taking place as well. In fact, Bright, you are once more teleported 60 feet up here, just randomly.
Okay, I go back. Oh.
Kasamir, you're big. And Bambardalis stands up and is, don't do this. Get out of my way. We need to end this now. And the boys are going to go wide, and they're also going to continue to shoot Eldritch Blasts at the contraption here.
I'm going to be motioning them to come near me.
You motion for people to come near you. The blasts bang into whatever this contraption is. It's dented, it's cracking. And
it's going to explode. Let's get out of here.
More of this. Yep. Go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
Teleport.
I'm
holding a teleport for that circle where we came in from. There was a teleportation circle there.
I don't know if that'll even work.
It's the only thing we can try. Unless I do a D-door.
Mordecai, as this thing is rupturing, and just as I told you, you're holding a veritable lightning rod. A streak of lightning that is going to be unavoidable because you're holding on to this stuff is going to course into you. 35 lightning damage.
Okay. I'm down to 21.
I need you to roll 3 D100s.
Uh-oh. Chain reaction. Oh, that's not...
Don't turn into a plant.
9, 19, and 30. You cast Magic Missile as a 5th level spell.
That's going to be at the drums.
Okay. Then you cast Grease centered on yourself.
I'm floating,
so
it's just you, Mordecai.
You need to make a dex save.
Oh, and Kasamir, I think?
I'm not in a square.
Yeah, Greece is only 10 feet. It's not big.
Oh, okay.
Does that pass your own spell save?
No, I trip.
Okay, you down into the grease, and then what happens is you teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
You can just stay right there. It's up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
You can just blink in space. Blink in place.
You teleport to a standing position.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, you teleport into a standing position.
Teleporting out of the grease might actually not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I kind of come on this side of the cipher. And
okay.
then I throw one of Norali's bones towards the contraption. To try and and lightning rod it.
You go to throw and you realize that you're not holding on to anything. Maybe it fell out of your hand when you slipped, or it dropped when that happened. And
throw another one. Throw the skull.
We've been throwing a lot of faces here.
Not the skull. Goodness sakes.
And so Mordecai, like, you go to throw the bow and you realize, oh, like, crap, I must have dropped it or something. And you go to bend over and you almost overbalance because you're tipping forward. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I'm pretty decent at these.
21. You maintain your balance, and instinctively, when you go to correct, this is more muscle memory than anything. Like, you reach up and you just sort of like take someone and you go into like a graceful spin, and then you just have that programmed in you for like a flourish of a finish. You even have like your hand going like this, but that could be the electricity. And you look over, and beside you, not that big, but for all of you to see.
Holy Holy crap!
Lorelei.
You might want to step away. Electricity is very much pouring into and through her in a direction that she pleases.
I'm kind of backing away. I'm shocked.
I forgot that she was stuck in there. I'm doing the same. I'm backing up.
Not literally shocked.
And there's Lorelei. Bambardelus and his sons. Well, Bambardelus engages the dragon. The two sons do a maneuver. I mean, maybe they'll take a hit, but they're going to start opening up and peppering their mom with various spells, who is roaring, "No! She's mine! I took her fair and square! She's the key to it all. And if you're going to be on the winning side, I need the key to the engine."
No.
No, Lorelei, I know we don't look like us, but come with us. You recognize Mordecai.
Her wings flare out, and she's crouching down to take a big leap.
Lorelei, are you alive?
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
I'm
Slow
sorry.
motion, big hover,
Grab on.
fiery
Grab
shadow.
onto Mordecai, miss.
She's
She
coming
misty
down with a
steps
spear.
over- Lorelei misty steps over to Mordecai. Just grabs on.
And
Mordecai, now.
the four of us are vamping out. Teleport.
Kasamir, is he coming?
I want
I
you.
told him if he was gonna come, he had to get close. So if he's willing, this is willing creatures in my vicinity.
I mean, he can't help but be close.
I want you to make a dexterity saving throw as she's coming down with this fiery spear right where you're leaving, and we're gonna see who ends up either receiving a spear or not.
I'm using my +1s.
Kasamir does not go with you.
Is that just for?
Oh.
How interesting.
Oh, okay.
Is that just for Mordecai, or is it for everyone?
This is Mordecai. He's the one casting the spell to get you out of here. Where are you going, Mordecai?
That circle where we entered. There was a teleportation circle that I memorized there. I'm going there.
It's a permanent circle.
All right, 1 second here.
And if Bambardelus and his sons are attached to us, then they're going to.
No, they're fighting Kasamir, and they're sort of off to the side.
And then it's just the four of us.
Lorelei, do you want to do anything? I know you popped over, but as this spell's manifesting, do you want to say or do anything for or against your captor or your friends or these three interlopers to the south?
No, she is just like bear hugging Mordecai for dear life.
Okay.
Can I? Oh, excuse me, wrong voice. Can I do a thing just as we disappear?
Okay.
I would like to
Ooh.
hit one.
Had to get on the bike.
I would like to hit one of the tanks with a disintegrate
You bitch.
as we disappear.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to just simultaneously it's not going to drizzle out the whole place, and you hear Mercury scream as she's coming down. There's just like she projects a silhouette because it's so bright and deadly behind her. As she's coming down, and you just see like this wave of electricity overarching her. Unfortunately, Mordecai, she is going to get an attack in, and it did crit you. Now your spell's going to go off, but I don't know if anyone's ever going to give you a sock.
Oh, this is gonna be damage.
This is going to be some damage.
Yeah.
So get on the bike.
So this is going to be magical piercing damage. And then
I'm down.
extra damage on top to show just how crispy you're going to be. Because this was a crit.
Luckily, that's halved because it's fire, right?
Well, it was all one attack, so technically, I mean, he's at 0 hit points with that one attack. But Mordecai, I'm gonna say that you teleport out. You're dying. You have as you teleport out, you have just the tip of this fiery spear through you. Your spell goes off, and I believe that and all of you hear just this rage and roar as you dematerialize out of here. And we'll find out next week what happens. As you've left this chamber flooded with concentrated, pure hell lightning. Bambardalis, Glenn, Gary, Kasamir, the silvery bluey dragon, and Miss Mercury, who didn't look like she could conduct all that electricity at once. I know we went over lethality by a lot, and for the rest of you players, we went over, but
I think it was needed.
I hope you enjoyed the combat, the plot, and our time together this week.
Oh, damn. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, damn. So,
I'm at 0 hit points and dying.
Now...
Yeah, you might want to get that fiery thing removed, otherwise that will probably kill you. Like, straight up.
I do have a thing that will work here.
Mordecai, I'll carry you right back up just as soon as we rematerialize. I have a cure spell, so.
Ooh.
Oh, it's life transference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mordecai's gonna be okay, I guess.
But yep, we will break here. I am gonna send you a message in our cast and crew chat for considerations for the coming week, and we'll meet again on the next Tuesday / rolling into Wednesday. For all of you out in the audience who've been here and have been hanging out, thank you very much for doing so. Especially if you're here since the beginning. This was a marathon session tonight. It was a big boss fight. Technically, like a boss rush is probably a little bit more accurate. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned, you had fun. Maybe the players did something cool that you really liked and inspires you. Maybe I did a cool trick and you're like, oh, maybe I can use that in my own game too. Hey, that's why we share stories. That's why we have fun together and we get together every Tuesday to do this. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to honestly, I need to super go to bed. So lethality, unless you're like going live in the next 5 minutes, I'm probably just going to take us off, and I'll have a cooldown if any of you want a quick cooldown, and then I'm going to get to sleep.
I don't know where he went.
I mean, he might have to use the bathroom. He might need some setup time. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take us out, everyone. So I'll be on Discord. Remember, tomorrow is the big capsule giveaway.
Hey, I can't participate.
No. Well, you don't have to be present to win these. Yeah, these were you buy a slot, and it's a fixed list.
Ooh, I didn't anticipate that. I've spent a lot of money on PC parts.
Well, these seem to be popular enough that I'll probably be doing them like maybe every other month or something along those lines. I don't want to overdo it, but, and I realize that, people need some time to save too, so I'm not going to spam it or anything. But anyway, for all of you out there who's watching, thank you again. I will see you on our Discord, !Discord. And look for when Gathering of Nerds goes live, if they're still going. Look for all the other streamers in our community. Oh, you are?
We are going to be going live, but I need a banish to go and do that, so I will catch you guys later.
Yep, go do it. Everyone, keep an eye out on Discord. And tomorrow... hey, Derek. Derek, a funny thing happened tonight. But,
No,
yeah,
don't tell him.
tomorrow
He has to watch
begins
the VOD.
the first workshop of the 4th year of Matty Morgs. Let's celebrate together and have a lot of fun. Bye, everyone.